Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very last minute, unplanned online class, hence me moving my chair around right now. I was hoping to do a class in person this evening, but ran out of time. I do want to stretch, so I thought I would just bring you along with me for another one of these little portable classes that you can do anywhere, anytime with the internet. So I would like to do some movement and some stretching and some core work. I had one of those nights last night where I didn't actually fall asleep. So I'm tired, but my body is really needing some love. So go ahead and come into Varasana. We're going to sit on our shins to start tonight. And if you want to tuck your toes, you can tuck your toes. If you want your feet flat, you can have your feet flat. More than anything, just like start to relax and settle into your breath. Close your eyes. Relax all those muscles in your face, the spot between your eyes, your temple, your jaw. Take some big inhales, big exhales out your mouth. Big breath in through your nose. One more. Big breath in, draw it out. Big exhale. And just sit in silence for a moment. Your hands can rest palms down or palms up on your lap, depending on the kind of energy you feel tonight. If you're feeling really grounded, you can have your hands down. If you're feeling like you need to invite in a little more energy, you can have your palms up. Keep working on relaxing those muscles in your face. Take one more big breath in. And on your exhale, just go ahead and come into a child's pose here. Take your knees wide, feet together. Press your hips back towards your heels. Spread your palms wide. Bring your forehead or chin to the mat if you can. Just be heavy. You walk one arm and then the other arm, moving back and forth, side to side. Walking your hands over to the right side. Place your left palm on top of your right palm. Sink your left hip back towards your left heel. Breathing breath into the left side of your back. Next, inhale, walk through center. And on your exhale, find your way to the left side. Place your right palm on top of your left palm. Sink your right hip back towards your right heel. Next breath in, come through center, come onto your hands and knees, and walk your palms off the corners of your mat for Anahatasana, puppy dog pose. Again, chin or forehead down to the mat here. Pressing your palms actively into the ground. Feeling a little stretch in your armpits, in your chest. One more big breath in. And on your exhale, walk yourself back to tabletop pose, hands and knees. Plant your left hand. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. On your exhale, thread the needle, but don't come all the way down. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, child's pose. Thread your needle down here. Walk that left hand out. Press actively into that left hand while you're pressing actively into the back of your right hand here. One more big breath. And on your exhale, bring it back up. Plant the right hand. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, pretend thread the needle. Inhale, left arm comes high. Exhale, thread the needle. Come all the way down and back into a child's pose. Threading that left arm under. Press actively into the back of your left hand here, while also pressing actively into your right palm. One more inhale. Then on your exhale, walk yourself back up. I want you to just spread your fingers wide, stack your shoulders right over your palms, tuck your toes, and then start to lean back, pressing into your toes, stretching out your feet here. I'm kind of in like a cow pose with my back. Inhale, come on up, forward. Exhale, press back and round your back this time. Keep those toes tucked, 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 tucked. Pressing all the way back with your toes tucked, feeling that stretch in your feet. I want you to lift your hips. Inhale, come forward to a plank pose. Exhale, press it back, stretch those toes. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, press back, stretch those toes. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, halfway down, pause, breathe. Big inhale. On your exhale, press yourself back up to plank. Come back, let those toes stretch, 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 stretch. Drop down to your knees, untuck your toes, take a child's pose. Circle out your wrists here. Come on up to hands and knees. On your inhale, take a cow pose. Exhale, curling around for cat. Notice how you feel in your core right now. Inhale for cow. Feel this. See what feels good. Exhale, curling around for cow. Or walk your hands back. Come onto your seat here. I want you to just sit up tall. Your hands can be right behind your thighs. I want you to just lift your feet up off the mat and just start to tap your feet. I want you to straighten your spine. If you're feeling good and supported, you can let your legs go. Keep your spine long. No curving. Lengthen through that spine as you tap your feet. Tap, tap. Keep lifting and maybe straighten your legs long as you tap. Feeling this stretch in the back of your legs. Continue to lengthen through the crown of your head. Lengthen through your spine. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back to center. Lengthen spine. Inhale. Exhale. Tap both feet down. Inhale. Up. Down. And just move both feet together. Start to lengthen them longer. Keep lifting through your spine. Lifting through your head. Keep breathing. You're going to start to feel this in your core. It might take a little while for it to kick in, but she's there, I promise. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Inhale. Exhale, come halfway down. It might even feel good to stay here. Try and hold this pose. Keep your feet lifting, shoulder blades lifting. Roll onto your right hip, hands over your head. Take a big breath in. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale down, back through center. Exhale to the left hip. Big breath in. Exhale, curl it up. Down, center, right, up. Down, center, left, up. Down, center, right, up. Down, center, left, up. Down, center, listen, come up. Savasana. Woo. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale it up. Stay long through your spine. Exhale to lower. Let's do 5 more. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway and hold for 3, 2, 1. Roll over crossed ankles. Come right back into your cat cow. Don't skip a beat. Inhale. Open. Feel it, that stretch now. Exhale, curling around chin to chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Come right back into your tabletop pose. Extend your right leg long. Left arm lifts. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale out. Exhale, curl. Long and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend at the knee. Bend at the elbow. Do these tiny little pulses up and down with your leg and your arm. You're really going to feel this in your glute on that right side. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Press back to child's pose. 1 big inhale. Exhale. Come on back up. Second side. Extend your left leg long. Right arm out. Take an inhale. Exhale to curl. Inhale to reach. Exhale to curl. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale, extend everything long, bend at the joints, and take your little pulses. Kick your foot up, lift your hand like you're holding a pizza tray, but you're like, nope, you can't have pizza. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back, take child's pose. Big breath. Circle out your wrists here. On your next inhale, come into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Walk your feet out. I haven't stretched in a couple days, bad knee, so this feels ultra intense for me right now. Head is heavy. Spread your fingers wide. Keep pedaling through your feet. Lift those hips up while you try to squish your feet down towards the mat. If you can't get your heels on the mat, that's okay. There's no gold star for it. It's just something to kind of work towards. Slowly walk your feet up to take Malasana. Find your squat at the top of the mat. Bring your hands together. Palms at heart center. Elbows right between your knees. Rock side to side. Keep your breath flowing. Big inhales. Big exhales. On your next breath in, sweep your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, come right back down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, right back down. One more, just like that. Inhale, sweep everything high. Exhale, right back down. Hands to heart center. Try to sit your spine up nice and tall. Feel free to move side to side again, just warming up those hips a little bit. And on your next breath in, come all the way up to stand. Big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your feet to the center, top of your mat. Pull your pants up if you need to. Inhale, sweep your hands up high. Exhale, take your left wrist in your right hand. My favorite side stretch. Exhale to the right side. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, switch wrists, switch hands. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out your back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Keep your elbows pinned in close to your ribs. On your inhale, flip your feet, take cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come high. We're going to come right back down. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back. Chaturanga, always the option to pause halfway or throw in some push-ups. When you're ready, take your back bend and exhale for downward facing dog. Waking up the backs of the legs, waking up the shoulders a little bit more. One more sun salutation. Take an inhale. Bottom of your exhale, come right back to your squat this time. Step or hop forward into that squat, sitting tall again. Moving side to side. Next breath in, hands come high. Big sweeping reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, come high. Left wrist, right hand. Exhale, deeper to your right side. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, switch wrists, switch sides. Inhale, high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planche and step or float back. Chaturanga. Really lift out of your shoulders here. Make sure you're not sagging, lifting. Downward facing dog. Starting to wake things up. Things are feeling good. Big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Next breath in, take chair pose here. One big inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lift halfway. On your exhale, clench your hands, step your right foot back, drop your right knee down, walk your left foot over to the right, take a pigeon pose. Early on, pigeon pose. It's a beautiful pose. It feels so nice on your glute. Feels so nice on your outer hip. Feels so nice on your inner hip. We're not staying for too long. Take one more breath. On your exhale, I want you to walk that foot back in through center. Take Anjaneyasana. Sweep your hands high. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring your hands to the front of your knee. Tuck your back toes. Turn that right glute on and lean deeper into this. You're going to feel this hip flexor firing on the right side really deeply. Pull your navel to your spine here. One more breath in. Exhale, straighten out your left leg for Anahatasana. Massive hamstring stretch on that backside. That left leg. Inhale, come forward to a lunge. Open your chest a little bit. Exhale, straighten out that left leg. A little active stretching here. Inhale, come forward, open. Exhale, come back and sit into this one more time. Inhale, come forward and open. Exhale, straighten and sit deeper into this. Play with pointing and flexing that foot so it feels really good. Next breath in, bring it forward with your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift that knee. Move through chaturanga. Cobra, up dog, downward facing dog. Extend your right leg up on your inhale. Step that right foot forward. Walk that foot over into pigeon pose. Ooh. When you haven't stretched for a couple days, pigeon might be serious early on. Sitting up tall, lengthening through your spine here. Big breath in. On your exhale, let your weight sit a little deeper into that right leg. One more inhale. On your exhale, come back up. Take that foot, walk it back through center. Tuck those back toes. Sweep your hands up high for Anjaneyasana. Inhale. On your exhale, hands come down to that front thigh. Tuck those back toes. Turning on that left glute, lunging down to this right leg. You're going to feel that hip flexor. Pull your navel back to your spine here. Shoulders are away from your ears as you sink down, down, down into this. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come down, straighten out your right leg here. Oh yeah, just sit for a breath or two in this, see what's going on, the hamstring. And then on your next inhale, walk yourself forward to a low lunge. Breath in, open your heart. Exhale, straighten everything back out, big deep fold. Inhale, come forward and open. Exhale, back and straighten. Inhale, come forward, last one. Exhale, straighten out, sink into this a little bit deeper here. Notice if you're tight in your hip, or maybe it's your calf, or maybe it's your hamstring. One more breath in. On your exhale, hands come forward, surround your front foot, tuck your back toes. I'm going to step forward here. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Next breath in, sit low, chair pose. Sweep those hands high. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. This time, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee down. So it's the same side that we just did. Instead of taking pigeon this time, I want you to take lizard. So heel toe your foot over to the right side. Untuck your back toes. Let that right hip open. So it's kind of a counter stretch to pigeon pose. We were doing our outer hip before. You're going to get your inner hip on this one. Maybe press into that right thigh. Peek over that right shoulder. You can even bend into your left knee. Reach back with your hand and grab your foot for a little quad stretch. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, heel toe that foot through center. Tuck your back toes. Sweep your hands high. Anjaneyasana, one inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your front thigh. Turning on that left glute, sinking into this, feeling the hip flex from that left side, really going deep. One more breath in. Anahatasana, hands come down, straighten out that right leg. If you like the active stretch, keep doing that. On your inhale, come forward and open. On your exhale, sit back into it. If you'd rather have a passive stretch and just sink deeper into that, that's fine too. So I'm going to let you decide how you want to work this one tonight. One more breath in. On your exhale, come forward, tuck those back toes, plant your hands, step back, move through chaturanga. Cobra, up dog, downward facing dog. Extend your left leg up on your inhale. Step that left foot forward to the outside of your hands. Drop your right knee down, untuck those toes. Your feet are going to be about 10 o'clock here, taking lizard pose on the second side, pressing into that thigh. Feels so freaking nice. Option is to bend into that right knee and grab your foot. You also don't have to do the quad stretch if you don't want to. Really, it's whatever feels good for you, whatever suits you best. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, release that. Heel toe your foot back into center. Tuck your back toes. Sweep your hands high for Anjaneyasana. One, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Lunge into that left leg. Really turning on that right glute. Pull navel to spine here. Shoulders are away from your ears. One more breath in. Exhale your hands down. Straighten out your left leg for Anahatasana. And again, you have the option to do that active on your inhale coming forward. Exhale, straightening out that left leg. So see what suits you, whether you want to keep moving or whether you want to sit back here. One more big breath in. On your exhale, bend through your left knee. Bring your hands forward. Tuck your back toes and step forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Just take a ragdoll here. Let yourself feel heavy. Flop around for a second. On your next breath in, come all the way up to stand. Sweep your hands high. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart center. So we're just going to do one round of sequence tonight, and then we'll be done. So it's a quick class, just getting you moving, getting you stretching. On your next breath in, sit low, take your chair pose. Inhale your hands high. Exhale, palms to heart center, twist to your right. Hook that left elbow on your right knee. Hands at heart center. If you can, take a peek down, make sure your knees are in alignment here. Breathe into the left side of your back while you do this big twist. One more breath in. On your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Extend your right foot up. Stack and open your hip. Stay here or flip your dog into wild thing. If you're in wild thing, hips come high on your inhale. Exhale, set everything down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, set it down. One more. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, come low. Everybody come back up. Three-legged dog, straighten it out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to take it high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, step that right foot forward, coming into Crescent Lunge. Sweep your hands up high, big breath in. Exhale, come on down to eagle, left arm under right arm. Press those forearms out and up. Inhale to open your heart, lift high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, pop off your left foot, taking eagle pose. Wrap your left foot around your right. Take a breath in. Exhale, coming forward for sleeping eagle. As you inhale and wobble yourself back up, release your hands. Extend your right arm long, left arm comes back. I want you to tip forward, coming to half moon pose. Hips open to the left side. Left leg lifts nice and high. Left toes point to the left. Your hand can be down if you need. Holding this very tricky balance. Being strong through that right leg, firm through that right leg. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, we're going to land back into warrior two. Inhale to reach forward. Side angle pose. That right hand can come down to the mat or down your forearm to your thigh. You have the option to extend your arms straight You have the option to take extended side angle. You're going to feel that stretch through your obliques a little bit more, or take a bind, a half bind, just like this, where you can wrap your arm around your thigh, grab that left hand, and if you do this, please open your chest back to the sky. Breath is flowing. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, release that bind. Inhale, I want you to come all the way up, reverse triangle, straighten out that right leg, right arm flies long, breath in. Exhale, full triangle, reach that right hand forward. Come down into your shin, left arm to the sky, breathing. That groin muscle on the right side should feel delightful. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Let's take two more because it feels so good. Make sure you're not hyperextending your knee on this right side here. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, I want you to bend through that right knee. Hands come down, pivot your toes to the short, so that your feet are parallel to the short sides of your mat, Skandasana. Right knee is bent, left toes are pointing to the sky. My right foot's flat, trying to sit a little taller. It's really easy to fold, so try to sit a little taller. Take a breath in. On your exhale, cruise to the back of the mat. Right toes are to the sky here. So nice. One more big breath in. Exhale, coming back forward, pivot around to lizard pose. Drop your left knee down, toes go to the right side, just like we did earlier. Let that right hip open, and again, you have options. You can stay up high, just like we are right now. You can bend into that left knee, reach back and grab that quad for a super deep stretch. You can also come down to your forearms and just sink a little bit deeper into this. Couple more breaths here. And then, so it's no secret, we're going to just cruise right into pigeon pose one more time to finish off this side. So when you're ready, pop back onto your hands and heel to your feet over to pigeon pose. Dropping that right shin down, extending your left arm back. You can sit up tall here. You can reach back and take king pigeon, grabbing that left foot. You can also fold forward, down onto your forearms. You can make a little pillow. You can thread the needle and take your left arm and your left shoulder down. Whatever feels like the right move for you tonight. It's exactly what you should be doing. Whew. One more big breath. On your exhale, pop onto that right hip. Bring your left foot around. Plop your left foot down on the outside of that right thigh. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left side for Ardha Matsyendrasana. You can either hook your elbow, which is the traditional pose. You can also work on the outer hip on that left side. If you want to squeeze your knee in while you twist, you're going to feel that stretch turn on big time. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, release your pose. Just a quick counter twist over to the right side. And then come through center. Just cross your legs, roll over cross legs. Chaturanga, step or hop back. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop into squat. One more squat for good measure here. Moving side to side. Again, just seeing how your hips are feeling, hopefully opening. Next breath in, sweep your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, hands at heart center. Come back to the center of your mat. We're going to finish up on our left side here. Chair pose. Sweep those hands high. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to twist to the left side. Hook the right elbow on your left thigh. Hands to heart center. Peek down, make sure your knees are in alignment. Your right knee's not sticking out too far forward. Breathing into the right side of your back here. Take one more big inhale. On your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Stack and open your hips. Stay here or flip into wild thing. If you're flipped, inhale your hips high. Exhale, set them down. Inhale to lift high. Exhale, bring them back down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, come on back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, step that left foot forward. We're coming up into Crescent Lunge this time. So if you're kind of on railroad tracks, to give yourself a good balance, eagle arms, right arm under left arm, press those palms together. Pressing your forearms out and away. Open your heart on your inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come back to static. Exhale, we're gonna pop off that right foot, cruising into eagle legs. Full eagle pose. Take a breath in to lift those arms away from your body. Exhale, navel to spine as you fold forward for sleeping eagle. Woo, coming out. On your next inhale, slowly make your way back up. Release your hands. Left arm comes out, right leg comes back. We're gonna tip into half moon pose, right arm extending high. Hips are open to the right toes are pointing to the right. Try to establish some balance, it is tricky. Take one more big breath in. On your exhale, we're gonna land back in our warrior two. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale for side angle pose. Again, you can have forearm to thigh, or you can come all the way down to the mat. That right arm can reach top. You can reach forward for extended side angle pose, or you can take a half bind or a full bind. If you take the full bind, make sure you're not hunched over. You're opening your chest back, smiling your shoulder blades together here. One more big breath in. Exhale, release that left hand down. On your inhale, windmill open to reverse triangle. Straighten out your left leg. Exhale, that left hand comes forward. Reach, reach, reach. Full triangle pose. Right arm extends to the sky. Make sure you're not hyperextending that left leg. Take one more big inhale. On your exhale, hands come down. We're going to pivot our toes to the right side, taking Skandasana, left knee bent, right toes to the sky here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, cruise to the back of the mat, left toes point to the sky here. Such a nice, amazing hip opener. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, we're going to come back forward, spinning on the ball of that back foot. Drop your right knee down, untuck your back toes, taking lizard pose here. So toes are going to be about 10 o'clock. All those same options exist before that we started class with. See what suits you best right now. And your sides might be very vastly different from one side to the next, and that's totally normal and totally okay. Whenever you're ready, you can make your way down into your pigeon pose, or you can stay a little longer in lizard if that suits you. But if you're ready for that big outer hip stretch, go ahead and cruise your way over into pigeon pose here, dropping your left shin down, extending your right leg directly back. Remember, there's all those variations. Do what feels right for you tonight. Little twist is what my body's calling for. And there's days the stretch feels absolutely amazing, and there's days where it's like the worst stretch you could possibly, or like not the worst stretch you could do, but it feels so intense. Today it's on the intense side, but it hurts so good kind of thing. Take one more big breath in wherever you are. And on your exhale, crawl your way out of that. We're going to land on a left hip. Bring that right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale your left arm up. And exhale, twisting to the right side. So you can have your arm hooked just like this, or you can squeeze that right knee in, feeling that stretch come into the glute and the outer hip. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, release, counter twist to the left side. Come back into cross-legged, roll over cross legs, step back, take your final vinyasa tonight. Allow me to downward facing dog. From down dog, take a big breath in. On your exhale, step or walk yourself into your comfortable seat. And from here, if you have time for Savasana, please feel free to lay down, maybe take a spinal twist if that feels good tonight, or you can take a seated meditation. I'm going to close with just one breath this evening. On your inhale, sweep your hands up high. And on your exhale, come to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day.